All right, guys. So, welcome to the 10-minute Dynasty thing. So, the idea here is that I'm going to be playing Road to MVP, and I am going to try to keep the episodes fairly quick. Um, so, for this episode, we'll just create our player and probably sign with a team, and then maybe go through training camp as well. And probably that'll be 10 minutes. Um, so let's get started. I created a new league here, and I am going to be playing linebacker. Um, the reason for this is that it's fairly easy to get playing time, so we should be able to see some action fairly quickly. So I will start by just randomizing here a bunch of times. I'm going to be playing as a rookie, but I want to get a fairly good rookie because I don't want to be sitting on the bench for a season or two in a dynasty here. So I'll just be clicking randomize a few times. So this was pretty good, for instance. Um, yeah, let's go with this. Um, I am going to tweak a little bit. So let's take, I don't know, let's take tackling up to 70, and we want to have really good endurance because we want to see the field. Hands are absolutely terrible, but we can live with that. I'm also going to crank up the work ethic here a bit and take everything else down. Like this. And other personality stuff we can put in the middle as well. And then kill this, and then we can bump this up to 80, I don't know, to compensate. Um, so this is a fairly capable linebacker. Let's say we are 19 years old and we want the number 50 because we want to track ourselves on the pitch. He's pretty big, but let's leave it at that. He's from some random college, and let's name him Mark Gal. Feel free to Google that if you want. Um, yeah, I think this pretty much does it for the creation. So we came out with like really good speed and pretty decent strength, not that great agility. We bumped up tackling and endurance just to be sure we get playing time. Uh, and all of the personality stuff we just set at 50, except work ethic, because we also want to progress quite a lot. I'm going to try to make it easy for myself in this series, just so we can get some action. Obviously, if you run it and just take the first or best default rookie randomization, you can have a pretty tough time sitting on the bench for several years while you grind up your stats. So let's go. And I'm going to be dropping myself into free agency, I think. And then we can figure out where to sign. So let's see where we get. Here we are. So we have our profile with the settings that I just created. I'm a 69 overall. I think that should probably be enough to get the fourth linebacker spot on most teams. And obviously nothing has happened here yet. We haven't done anything. So we haven't accrued any experience. Nothing has happened in our log. Same for the social stuff, nothing has happened yet. And activities will be going through and setting these. So let's just start with something simple and figure out who we want to study. So basically this gives us an opportunity to model ourselves after different existing linebackers in the league. So let's find a good linebacker to study and emulate. See if we can get a few points in the mental stuff and position stuff, etc. Clear the positions. Find some linebackers. Daniel Dickens is fairly fast. probably a good choice, and he's really good at his skills, so there's a lot to learn from him. So let's just go with him. Study player, and he's the first choice as well, Daniel Dickens. So let's leave that there. And then I think we should also figure out which teams we would have a good chance of starting at. So let's put this at 68 for a filter. And we can sort by teams. So Arizona has a bunch of guys higher than me. Atlanta would be a good place. Baltimore, Buffalo, Carolina, not Chicago. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Not Cincy. So not Cleveland. Detroit, Green Bay. Detroit, Green Bay, Indianapolis. Baltimore, Buffalo. Okay. So let's check those out. Detroit, Green Bay, Indianapolis, Buffalo, Detroit. Let's start with Buffalo. Yeah. We can go to Green Bay. So they have a fairly good offense, I think. Check out their roster. So we should be able to get playing time. No, we won't get in New York. Yeah, so we should be able to get playing time at least with the pilots here. Let's check out their roster in general. I don't like this. We want to have a good offense, but we also want so we can get lots of playing time because they score a lot. But we also want to make sure that we get a linebacker spot. Let's just find the best quarterbacks in the league. Kansas City and Tampa Bay and Pittsburgh. Okay. So let's check out Pittsburgh here. And see what they have. We should get fourth linebacker in Pittsburgh. So let's see if they offer us. Let's see. Yeah, 5 years, 2.4. That's good. So let's sign with Pittsburgh. No to Miami, no to New York, no to... No. Yeah, yes to Pittsburgh. All right, so that takes us through free agency, and we don't have a lot more to do here, so let's just complete this day, and then we are at the training camps. So let's go to our player. We're still studying Daniel Dickens. So for the training camp, I will be running, the MVP is running just the normal training camp, but it's also running these individual ones here. So for the training camp, you actually get to customize a lot. So if we look at our profile, we really want to boost tackling and probably agility as well. So I'm gonna tone down all the mental and the social stuff and we can also always figure or focus on that later when we have secured our place in the starting lineup. So let's see, we can take the technical and make technical, and athletic. Yeah, let's do like this. And then let's run through training camps and see what happens. So I'm not here, obviously. But for Pittsburgh, we didn't. Oh, wait, here we are. We got 5. That's excellent. So we actually increased 2 in tackling and a little bit in hands, I think. I don't even remember now. Strength and agility are there as well. Yeah, so we improved in hands and tackling. That's good. And we got 10 experience points for just completing training camp with the team. And we can already see here that we started to accrue progression from training camp, and obviously tackling is really low because we already got a whole bump there. So because I actually set this to have 0 preseason games, we are already into the season. But this actually completes the first video, and for the next vid we will be playing the first game and seeing how we actually do on the field. So see you there. Bye bye, guys.